What's going on, everybody? Caleb Burnett here with another episode of Wandering Historian. I'm here in one of the most historic places, not just in really local history or civil rights history, World War II history, but really in American history. Here at Tuskegee Airmen National Historic Park. It was established here in 1941 to train African American fighter pilots to go serve overseas in the Second World War. Nearly 1,000 pilots first came here, they trained, and then later went on to fight mainly in the European theater here. But you have to keep in mind, this was a different part of American history. America was still extremely segregated. There was a lot of racism. Many African Americans believed that despite having segregated units, that African Americans can truly prove themselves, not only in the ground fight, but also up in the air. And this is where all of them came to train. So behind me, as you can see, we have Hangar 1, which was constructed here in 1941. And then Hangar 2, you can see with the control tower in the back. Although the original was built, was rather burned down in the 1980s, it was reconstructed and really replicated to see what had happened or what it was back then. They brought it back to life for us to enjoy today. And then in the back you can see molten field here where air cadets, there's hundreds of hours of their time to train and get ready for the Second World War. These American heroes that trained here, there's one in particular I'd like to bring up, and that's General Benjamin O. Davis Jr., West Point class of 1936. So the thing about General Davis, he graduated from West Point, but even at West Point, he faced severe racism. He was separated from all of his classmates. He roomed alone, and he didn't have that same experience that cadets get to enjoy today. But however, he graduates, he comes here and he trains and later leads as a lieutenant colonel the 99th Fighter Pilot Squadron into North Africa. Then after his service over there, he comes back and they start standing up brand new fighter pilot units to go fight overseas. But one last thing, interesting fact, as you can see, there's a plane about to take off. This is still a working airfield. The thing about General O. Davis, he's the first African American first African American general in the United States Air Force, and his legacy still lives on today. But with that, this place has just part of not only this area's history, but also American history, and it's important that we remember it today. So with that, this concludes another episode. I'll see you next time from a different state. All right.